So this time I'm drawing the cat again, but I'm doing it on my drawing tablet, and I use Krita app. It's a really good app if it doesn't lag on whatever device you're using it on, and it's completely free, so that's kind of nice. Basically, I'm using the same process that I did in the other one, so I won't be talking a lot about the process. I will go into some detail about my digital drawing process, but besides for that, I don't talk too much about the drawing itself. So this is the sketch layer. There's a really nice sketching pencil. You can see the brushes in the bottom left corner. And I really like using this pencil because it does dark lines, but you can also really easily do light lines for sketching. Also, apologies for any zooming in and out. I did not realize that that would be such a problem. I do get better in my later videos about that. It also is a nice pencil for sketching because I don't have to change its color all the time. So after I've finished the sketch layer, I then make a new layer and I change the opacity of the first layer that I sketched on. I generally make it anywhere from 50 to 30% or even less than that. And so then when I start my new layer, the actual line art, I can actually see the lines that I'm adding to it. I used a darker charcoal pencil for the actual line art. So I drew some more guidelines for the face, and if I had been thinking, I should have changed the layer that I drew those on. So those are actually on the line art layer, which they should be on the sketch layer. So if you decide to sketch something else, make sure that you change layers back to the sketch layer instead of the line art layer, which I did not do. So those are in the final product. So the ear on the right was in the wrong spot, so in order to move this, I went to the settings menu and went down to Dockers, and then I pressed Toolbox. I usually keep this hidden because my palm will hit it and it will make it do all sorts of crazy things. So then I go to the ellipse select one, and after I've selected the ear, then I click on the little rectangle with the angle with the lines around it, and that will allow me to move it and move just that piece of selected area. And then I moved it around until I was happy with it. Also, right now the cat looks very funny and bad, but that's actually one of my favorite parts about drawing, is that when you're drawing, you'll draw while you're working out the process, you'll have a really funny looking picture. So apologies for the recording blip, but now I have started coloring in, and I found this brush that I really like. It's the light gray one in the corner, and I really like it because it layers really well. So it starts out with a gray, and then as you put more layers on, it becomes black. And this was really useful for coloring this one because I didn't have to change the brush I was using, even though I was doing lighter gray and darker gray parts. It also has a really nice texture that I just really love, so that's one of my favorite brushes. So I made a new layer for the color, and I put it under the line art layer. And for the face, I used a brown after I did the black to kind of add some more color to that. Now I'm going through and erasing all the little dots that were made by my palm because my palm projection is not great. And the one dot was annoying because I couldn't just erase it because it showed. So I used the kneaded eraser brush to softly erase it, which made it less visible. So here's the final product. I really like it. I like how the coloring turned out. I don't think I actually completely finished this picture, but it was good enough to put in a video, and I might finish it someday. But yeah, see you guys next Saturday.